What's up YouTube? This is Skyfire, the Pokemon Magazine, bringing me Pokemon 5th generation Wi-Fi battle video. I am playing White 2 in this one. The battle is against Big H from the Pokemon Wi-Fi Realm.com. I want to thank Styles for the guest narration from the last battle. Of course, I was playing a little more OUs at that one. And you can see my team has switched into this one. As you know, White Crew replaced Jolteon, Haxorus is still there. Scrappy had came in and Cinccino put in for Togekiss. It was my first time playing major OUs, and the battle against Styles was kind of random, to be honest, but I decided I was going to use a different team and see how my usual standard Skyfire team is going to do in this battle, because of course I wasn't really happy in my OU battle, even though Erie didn't win for me. Speaking of Erie, I still have Erie in this battle team as well. This battle is going to start with the Dwogen. I'm going to bring in Cincinnati, which is my Cinccino. And the only reason why I brought Cincinnati back in was because how Cincinnati's been doing lately after 3 straight 6-0 sweeps. After battles beforehand, it was like really getting frustrating. I expected even like to come with this Dwogen as I did my workup, so that was the reason why I did that, but it came with a calm mind. I was really expecting Trick Room, but I guess that didn't matter too much either. I'm going to go for a tail set, which hits for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which is a KO on that Dwogen, and it made me wonder if that Dwogen had an Eviolite in the first place. So I am going to come in with a Jinx. Jinx tells me that I have a Bullet Seed, so guess what? I'm going to use Bullet Seed anyway. So with that, I'm going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which is a KO on that Jinx. Well, Cincinnati is 2 for 2 already. I saw the Umbreon, and things were going to get a little bit iffy from this one, because as you know, it is Umbreon. So I'm going to make the attempt anyway of doing Tail Slap, which does hit all 5 times and takes about half. It's going to go for a Feint Attack and only does 73 points of damage. That's a very interesting Umbreon to do Feint Attack. Would Confuse Ray or Toxic or something like that be a better way to use that Umbreon? Welp. Tail Slap again for 4 straight times, although the 4th one was a critical to be a KO on that Umbreon. Volbeat comes in, and this is where the Rock Blast comes in. The first one is going to hit, and so is the second one, and so is the third one for a super effective KO on that Volbeat. What kind of Volbeat was that anyway? I've never seen Volbeat being played, but I guess that was going to be as it seems. I'm just realizing Cincinnati's doing this again. Suicune's coming out, and I'm going to go for a Bullet Seed again. It's not doing as much as I expect, even though it is super effective. I was looking, this was going to be a very interesting Suicune if it does something like Surf. It's super effective all 5 times, and it takes it down to about 10%. Well, it took 90% damage almost. I would kind of rough estimating, but it goes for Calm Mind. What kind of a Suicune was this? Well, I didn't know. Maybe it was trying to do Surf or Ice Beam with the next. I wonder if this thing had a Quick Claw or something like that. I wasn't sure, but it didn't matter because I did have Bullet Seed to work again. It's magic for 2 more times to be a KO on that Suicune. And I'm thinking to myself, is Cincinnati going to do this again? I didn't know, because this is his last Pokemon Gliscor. I'm looking at the damage and I'm thinking to myself, not again. It hits for all 5 times. It takes it down to about 10% again. And even worse, it goes for Roost. I was like, great. I wanted to get this thing out in one hit, because this probably might be the one thing that might mess up Cincinnati's chance of getting the 6-0. And even worse, it has a toxic aura, so I'm thinking, great, it's gonna heal more. So I said, I'm gonna attempt to do this workout, and even if I get KO'd, at least Cincinnati did a 5 or 6. Here comes the earthquake, and I was hoping that it stayed alive. It that close with 42 HP, but this is where I had the funny. It actually get hurt by the poison. This is not a poison heal Gliscor. Interesting enough. Tail Slap is going to KO the Gliscor after 4 times, and that is good game to Big H. And are you serious again? Cinccino has now done 3, count them, 3 6-0 sweeps. How is this even happening? I've never seen this happen before with one Pokemon. Maybe it was Heavy Rock, but Cinccino, really? I have never ever in of all the times I played Pokemon, I've never had one Pokemon do back to back 6-0 sweeps. This is unreal. But Cinccino stands again. And good game to Big H. Rate, comment, subscribe, give it a like or dislike. Skyfire saying, see you next time.